What is up, guys? HD here. Welcome back to Minecraft, where today we have an absolute brilliant episode in store for you. So, what did we do in the last episode? Well, you might recall that we went to a funny little place called the End, and we may have defeated the Ender Dragon, which was a lot of fun, and surprisingly easier than I thought it was going to be, because that was the first time I ever even attempted to the first time I ever even attempted to defeat the Ender Dragon, and it worked! We did it and nothing went wrong. How cool is that? We defeated the Ender Dragon and we didn't break her sweat. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, but we also managed to obtain an elytra. And what this enables us to do is fly. Now, I was actually fortunate enough to find a book of mending, which I haven't found throughout the entire series thus far, and I found one. Now, sadly, I wasn't recording. I really do wish I was, but I wasn't. So, yeah, I went ahead and enchanted my elytra. We now have mending on it. I believe they're repairable with phantom membranes anyway, but I'm not really too sure. I don't really know. I'm not that well educated on the end stuff, so I guess we're just gonna have to play and find out. Now, I have been doing a couple more things off camera, not just finding books of mending. I actually went ahead and built some of the roads that I said I was going to build, but I thought to fully appreciate it, we should take off our chest plate and fly around to have a look. Let's take flight. There we go. Oh, as the sun sets, let's look upon my newly built roads. Look at that. It took so long. Yes, they're just basic, generic, boring roads, but I will work on them in the future. Now, I do have a couple of plans for what I want to do here. I'm surprised I made that. Do have a couple of plans of what I want to do around here. I don't really know what theme I'm going to go with. I think I'm just going to do a mishmash of themes. I'm not really too sure. Whoa, oh god. I gotta be careful. See, I'm new to flying, so I'm not very good at it, but I need to get some XP before I ruin my elytra. I did head back to the End, and I acquired a couple more dragon heads. I don't know where I put them. Where did I put my dragon heads? I think they're in a chest somewhere, but I did get a couple more of those, found a couple of End cities, and I did manage to acquire another elytra, which is always pretty cool. So I've got a spare just in case, but if I lose this elytra, it means I lose my book of enchanting, and I don't know, my book of, no, what am I on about? My book of mending, and I don't want to lose that, so yeah, we better get doing, well, stuff. Yeah, I'm clearly making plenty of sense. Let's just go to bed and start fresh in the morning. I don't recall if I showed you this or if I did this off camera, but I added some more lights in here. That's where my extra dragon heads went. I remember now. So yes, this would have been done off camera. So I had a problem in here before with mob spawning, but with these extra bits of glowstone, we still get that nice red and blue aesthetic with a mixture of purple because of the colors combining, but we actually have enough light for mobs not to spawn, which means we went ahead and, well, I think these are normal villagers. I made the two up there breed, but yeah, they've all got jobs now. Everything's good. Hopefully, well, if we can find some more zombie villagers, we can cure them and then put them in the cages down here. Another thing I want to show you is that because I went back to the End, I ended up with more shulker shells, so I ended up making a couple more shulker boxes. Now, when I say a couple, I really do mean, like, a couple. I didn't get that many, but I'm going to take, oh yeah, I made a bunch of firework rockets, so that's always good. Don't know why I've got a water bucket in there, but I'm going to take my purple one with me because we are going to go mining. Give me that iron. Cool, we got iron and gold now, which is always nice and dandy. I am looking for pretty much everything. Coal, all sorts. Diamonds, that would be awesome. Ow! God damn it. Oh, there be a lot of you. Why are you so quick, speedy? Stop being speedy. Stop it. Oh my god, there be a lot. Stop. Alright, well, it's a progress report time. We have a bunch of materials that we don't want. A little bit of gold, almost a stack of iron, and over 3 stacks worth of coal. Nothing in our purple shulker box yet, but we have 2 pickaxes with the efficiency 3 enchantment, as well as our fortune pickaxe. So we're going to be here a while, but let's just keep on mining. Yeah, best way to say it. Okay, good news with the, oh Jesus, that's a big ravine. Okay, well, that's not the good news. The good news is that my elytra is repaired. Oh, hello, Enderman. Goodbye, Enderman. Don't know where he went, but sure. Let's kill some stuff and mine some ores. Diamonds! Oh, and lapis lazuli. Awesome. Can't Can't go wrong with either of those two, can we? Nice. How many do I have now? 24. Woohoo! That's what I like to see. Alright, so I've decided something that I want to build here. I just don't really know what theme I want to go for. I want to build a form of stable because I don't have a lot of animals at the moment. In fact, I have a horse and 2 llamas that I stole, and that's the extent of my animals. So I feel like getting a couple more will probably do us quite good. Now, I don't really know what theme I want to go with this stable. I don't want to do the theme that I would usually do, but I'm not really sure what other themes I could try. Maybe I should do something that I've not done yet. Okay, right, I've decided that I'm going to build over here out of concrete. I'm not really sure how I'm going to design this, but I've already gone ahead and grabbed, well, a lot of gravel because I want to make white concrete powder, and then I've got to turn that all into lovely usable concrete with water, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me. This is going to be a long and tedious process, turning all of this white concrete powder into usable concrete, but I tell you what, it'll hopefully pay off rather nicely. Okay, well, I know it doesn't look like a lot at the moment, but it's still in the design process, so just bear with it. It'll be fine, okay? Just bear with it. Right, so I've got a foundation set, but I'm thinking of using my end rods because they are going to be a nice little addition. Plus, they're the same sort of color, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. Now, I do want birch, but I don't know how much birch I should use. Because, well, I want birch fences, and that's exactly what we are going to do. Right, so I've gone ahead and made some other concrete powders. I've got light grey and black. I don't really know if I'm going to use the black, but if I do, it will probably end up being the flooring. I'm not really too sure, but I guess that's just a case of waiting and finding out. What do you guys think of this aesthetic? I kind of like it, but I feel like I might have to change the glass for some stained glass, only because I'm not a fan of the pixels inside of it, but other than that, I feel like that's quite a nice look. But yes, okay, I think we're gonna do this the entire way round, and, well, start getting this thing built. Let's take a look at how this is looking so far. I am very low on light grey concrete, so I'm probably gonna have to get some more of that, but currently, yeah, this is looking alright. I got some work to do still. It's gotta have a roof and everything, but as it currently stands, I'm liking the design. Okay, so I've got some birch, fence up here, and I'm doing some cool things. Well, at least I think they're cool. I don't actually know if they are, but if they are, that would be awesome. Okay, so what I've concluded so far is that I need more black and more light grey concrete because I did not make nearly enough, and currently I'm unable to do decent jumps, it seems. There we go. Right, we're up here. It is dark up here, I know. I'm not working on the lighting yet. I'm currently working on just the general design. Right, let's go on the hunt for flowers. I think this is looking good at the moment. I'm actually quite happy with its design. It's very cubic, and that is intentional, because a lot of the things that I've built thus far have not been entirely cubic, so I thought, you know what, let's make a cube-ish design and have that as our stable. There's probably a spider under the ground, that's not a problem. I'm actually looking for flowers, squid, and, well, cows. Why am I looking for cows? Because I'm always looking for cows. Alright, well, we're almost back home. I've got plenty of flowers, including some that I don't even need. I almost jumped straight into that ravine, which would not have been a good time. Oh yeah, while I'm making my way to where it is I go and get sand, I just want to point out that this will eventually lead somewhere. I've had this section of the bridge just leading nowhere for ages. It will eventually lead somewhere, don't worry. It is for a purpose. It's not just there and I decided to stop what I was doing. Oh, I tell you what, we've not been over here for a while. All I gotta do now is get rid of this teeny tiny bit of gunpowder, and as you can see, I've gone ahead and split these into stacks of 41. I've done that because I can now go ahead and make as much... no, it's gravel first, isn't it? You have to do gravel first, otherwise it doesn't work. Or at least I don't think it does. I might be wrong about that, but I genuinely do not have a clue. Oh, look at all that concrete powder. Oh yeah, it's powder. Oh, I forgot I had to turn it into concrete. Whoa, that's a lot of mobs. That's a lot of mobs. Holy shit, that is a lot of creepers. Jeez, why have so much spawn down there? Alright, well, let me just take care of these, and then we'll go and take care of that giant tower of concrete powder. Okay, well, so far, we have this. I'm very happy with it, but I need a way to get upstairs other than this system, or whatever this is here. because, well, I actually want to utilize the space up here. Now, I don't know if I should have this as a window or another balcony. I might have to go with a window. Or another balcony, I should say. I love the way I said I was going to go use this as a window as I start breaking the window. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh god, I'm really happy with its design at the moment. It's very... It looks sophisticated, but it's not. And I think that's sort of the thing I was going for. Now, upstairs is just going to be storage. I might have an animal up there at some point. I'm not really too sure, but... That's what this area here is for. It's a stable. It's what it's going to be, and it's what it's going to be used for. Now, I don't know whether to have support beams holding this, because if I do, it might change the aesthetic. I'm not really too sure. I mean, it looks alright. It goes with the theme of the birch up there. I just don't know if I should or not, because if I do one here, it's going to have to be there, like that. I mean, that doesn't look too bad, to be fair. No, I might have to go with that then. It doesn't look bad at all. So I'm actually going to stick with it. Let's do... Oh, whoops. Let's do exactly that. And then, well, we got to figure out what animals we want in this particular stable. I mean, I could put horses and donkeys and stuff in this one. Because I do want one for sheep, but I want this one... I want the one for sheep to be colourful, because this one I've just gone with black, grey and white. I've gone with different tones rather than different colours, so... Maybe, yeah, maybe I could do that at some point in the future. I'm not really too sure, but I am planning on having a stable there, so that's 2 already. This is going to be like an entry-exit path. This, I don't really know what to do with this bit, because it's like a double length. I'm not really too sure. I'm still debating that bit. This one here is going to be a stable, and then upstairs... We're going to have a number of rooms, one of which is going to be... Well, in fact, I could make that one a stable. That was not where I meant to put that. Oh, there we go. And then we'll have another one in here. And then we can have another one... Well, actually, no, that will probably do, to be fair. The rest we can use as storage space and so on. Like, you know, put decorations up, make it feel a bit better. But that will be a total of 4... Maybe if I do 2 in each pen, 8 animals. So... I probably need to make use for a bit more. I'm not really too sure, though. I'm not really too sure. Maybe I can have some form of weight up in this part, but that would ruin the stable bit there. Oh, I'm not sure. I really don't know. We're currently sitting with this, which you've already seen, but it's not done yet. I've got a lot of detail to add, but as you can see around here... I'm building more buildings. Now, these other buildings are going to be other stables / storage rooms and hopefully, eventually, ways to connect these up, because I want to keep it at the theme of only having it 2 floors tall, but that doesn't mean I can't go down under. So, that does mean we have a new potential building idea. I don't know, but I'm kind of liking the style that I'm going with. There's definitely zombies and stuff inside the mountain, so I suppose we got that to look forward to, but for now, I guess we just carry on building and, well, see where things take us. Okay, so I've been trying to decide what design I like, and I came up with an idea of connecting multiple buildings together, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and changed it up quite a bit, so... Let me just take care of this, what seems to be a floating spider, and now we'll make our way along here. So we've now got a bridge that goes under, well, over this pathway here, which is always pretty cool. I mean, it's something quite, well, something about it doesn't look quite right, and I think it's this bit. Yeah, I think that needs to be like that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I ruined something, but it's fine. Now we can carry on. So this is connecting up to here. And then we've got this other framework around here as well. I will need to alter this path slightly, only because it now lines up with nothing. But, other than that, things are still going quite well. Which is always cool. It's always cool when that happens. I might try and bring this out 2 more. It will go right along to the edge, but I can always re-terraform some stuff. So... I do like the design that I've done. I do like the colour scheme and the fact that it looks modern mixed with, well, not so modern. How was I floating then? I know I've got my elytra on, but I was, like, legit floating. How weird. Okay, but yes, now we can bridge across here. We can have a number of stuff. See, I'm floating again. Weird. Okay, right. I need to head out and get some more concrete because I have officially run out of white concrete. I've got a lot of things on the go. Wow, okay. I killed that skeleton in one hit, but I've gone and got some of the stuff that I need. I can make light grey, I can make black, and I can make a stack. Well, more than a stack's worth. It's just actually getting all the required sand and all the required gravel in order to do this, and then I actually have to build the tower up and do the thing again, and hopefully everything after that will be okay. So I better get busy. Ah, don't we just love this step? Woohoo! I mean, I got plenty of it. Well, I've not got as much black concrete powder as I'd like, but I mean, well, we got plenty of white concrete powder now. So I was just about to go and, well, remove that tower of concrete powder when I noticed something standing on top of my duck's wings. Yeah, there's a patrol. But why is he on the wing? That's my biggest question. Why are they on the wing? Yeah, see, you have to spend time loading. Look, what are you doing out there? Stupid fool. Okay, so my pickaxe is on the verge of being broken, so I am going to enchant a new pickaxe as well as enchant some books to see, well, see if I get lucky, really. So let's start off with the normal, regular pickaxe and see what it gives us. Efficiency 4, that's what I like to see, and Unbreaking 3. Thank God for that. Okay, nice. Right now, let's just enchant some books and, well, see what else we get. Right, well, our pickaxe is almost broken. As I stated a second ago, I've already gone ahead and named my new one. Didn't get any new decent enchantments. Oops, I kept my lapis lazuli on me. That's not what I meant to do in any way, shape, or form, so let's go and chuck that back in there. I'm going to go and put my light... Actually, no, I'll keep it on me just in case I do decide to use it, but we are now going to carry on with building, well... what we're building. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone ahead and put a ladder here. That's going to be the way up. I was going to do a staircase, but I decided that I didn't like it, and I've got another ladder in here so we can get up to the second floor of this building. Now, originally I was going to bridge them all, but I decided against that. I don't think having them all connected would feel as natural as I want it to feel. I mean, it won't feel natural because it's a super ultra modern build anyway, but I do need to decorate quite a lot. I've got a lot of things that I still need to do in that regard, but I have a couple of tweaks that I need to make here and there. I want to move this path away from the side. I also want to build another building around here so we can kind of have like a dead end area. I also want to do something with this section over here as well as building another one of these here, because then we could have this sort of, we can say the corner of this area, all this one theme. That way we can have it all as one certain set thing and we know its purpose and we know what it's doing here. But wow, it's taken a long time. I've literally been playing this all day and, I mean, it shows really. I've made a lot of stuff and I'm very happy with how it's turning out. It's just a case of tweaking it and making it look better. Okay, so the next building I'm building is over here. I've designed the layout. I need to do the second floor still, but I'm very happy with the overall design so far. I mean, I don't know what it looks like without shaders on, because shaders seems to make pretty much everything look better, but I mean, well, why would I not want that? So yeah, we're just going to keep going with it. I've not chosen what window I want yet, so I'm still just using basic glass. It will be changed, I just don't know what for yet, but we'll figure it out eventually. Hopefully it won't take too much longer. We're making some really good progress. I mean, this was nowhere near the scale of the build I was envisioning when I first started this episode, but sometimes you just get carried away and things seem to get, you know, more in-depth than you originally intended, but either way, I'm happy with how it's turning out. Very happy about how it's turning out indeed. Right, so it's the next day. Hello, everyone. I've been busy. I went ahead and, well, I went searching for a village. A particular village. Not a village I had found before. I wanted to find a village that had access to quite a large number of hay bales, and I was fortunate enough to actually find that. So, we now have a bunch of decorations around the stables. It's not done yet, it's still a work in progress. I brought Jimmy out here as well. Not really sure why I've put that there, just so he doesn't wander off for now. I don't think I'm going to keep him in this one, but he's here for now. I mean, I like some of the decorations. I've got some shrubberies, I've got the piles of hay bales, as I stated before. Now, this village was very, very fortunate that I found, so Yeah, otherwise I would have had to have made a lot of hay and a lot of hay bales, but I don't currently have a farm, and this is like a storage room, goes right up to the ceiling. I kind of liked this room. I thought that was a cool idea of what to do with that, but we've got little, you know, sections and stuff now. I still need to work on the lighting. There's areas that still need to be worked on, so it is most certainly still a work in progress, but it's a lot nicer than it was earlier. Alright, so I've not really done more with the decorations. I have started another mini project within this project, and that is down here. It's a 2-floor ladder, but once we get down here, I'm going to build like an underground, almost... I don't really know. Maybe some, like, research lab, and I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to build and see what happens. Maybe I could have this as a huge storage room. I don't know, but one problem I did run into is the fact that I've come out the mountain here, so I'm going to, well, try and match the size that I've done here, and then re-terraform out here so I can hide it once again. So I've successfully managed to re-terraform this part of the mountain. Some of it's still growing, so I decided to use grass blocks instead, but I don't want to make it up to the same level here, otherwise it will look like there's space for another building, and I don't really want that. I kind of liked this edge look because it's, you know, it looks like you're going to go down there, and I kind of liked that, so I'm not going to make it to the same level. I might put some foliage down here, but I'm pretty happy with how sufficient this is covered up, because you wouldn't know, well, especially once it's all grown, you wouldn't know it was there. So, yeah, now we just carry on like normal. I don't really know why I decided to do this. It's going to be a big room. Maybe I could use it as some form of mob farm. I don't really know, though. Yeah, I could come down here and hunt. I could remove all the torches. Maybe, I don't really know, but here's the old mountain, or the hill, I should say, where I've very poorly... Yeah, right, let's just ignore that and get back to it. Guys, I've run out of, well, white, black, and light grey concrete, and I've still got loads of the room left to do, which means I'm gonna have to go and make more! Alright, well, it's night time. I've got my shulker box on me because I just collected a bunch of sand. Now I need to collect some gravel, but I want to... Oh, hello! Ooh, I'm going to cure you. It's actually probably worth me checking whether or not it is level 15. Don't know why I started going that way. Only because I have used it a little bit since. So, boom, it is 15. There we go. Sorted. Right, so I need some gravel. I also need a couple more light grey dyes, as well as a couple more ink sacs, but other than that, we're good to go. I've got 64 white dye. I want 64 of the lot, and that way... Well, that way, hopefully, everything will be a-okay. And just like that, we have a tall tower of concrete powder. That took about an hour. Not just to build that, to go and collect all the stuff I needed in order to build that. Oh my god. I didn't know using concrete was going to be such a tedious task. I mean, we did it before when we built the duck, but oh my god, not on this scale. Alright, well, the room down here is done. Now it's just time to decorate it and, well, decide what it's going to be used for. And would you look at that, we have plenty of decorations around, well, the stables. I keep forgetting that this is just a stables for, well, it's technically a mini farm. It's like a super ultra modern farm. That's the idea I'm going with anyway. Not a crop farm, I have you though. It's an animal farm. Alright, well, we're coming up to some of the last little details now. I'm just sorting things out, making sure the lighting's okay. Just kind of working on things that need to be worked on, but this is probably the longest I've had to record to make one episode of this game throughout the history of this series. And just like that, we are done. Oh my god. This has been such a long build, you don't understand. Not just the building element, the collecting of resources has probably taken the longest because, well, some idiot decided to make it out of concrete. And, oh my god, I forgot how costly concrete was. But you know what? I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I think it looks awesome. I think it looks very awesome. So now the next step is just well, get some animals in here. There we go. We got some cows leading a couple of pigs over. We gotta have chickens. Who could forget the llamas that we have in our home? How could we forget sheep? I can't believe we almost forgot them. Now, eventually, I do want some more exuberant animals, or exotic animals, I should say. I want, like, polar bears and pandas, but that's gonna be a mission to try and get them over here, so... Plus, I actually have to find them in the first place, so, that might have to wait for a while. Okay, and just like that, I think we are done. Woohoo! It's been a long one. It's been a very long one. I don't know how big of the gap between this and the last episode it's going to be, but, I mean, one session of recording alone was about 5 hours. That's all I played that day, and I had a lot of fun when doing it. I'm really glad I decided to build this, but I think I've utilized the space really well, which I'm also very happy with, but there's some things here that probably didn't need to be here, but I'm very happy that I decided to do it anyway, so... yeah, I think we're done for the day. I kind of want to get your feedback on this. I'm curious to see what your opinions of my modern take on a modern, like, ranch, I suppose you could say. But I guess for now, I'm going to leave that video here. I hope you enjoyed. I most certainly did. And I look forward to seeing what we decide to do in the next one. But for now, like I said, I am leaving that video here. So... thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!